The video was one image, one. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to turn that image into 5 different scenes with the same face, same outfit, every single time, using 2 models that Google just dropped inside one platform. No timelines, no masks, no keyframes, just typing what I want. Let's go. So Higgsfield just added 2 new models to their lineup. Nano Banana 2 Lite, which is Google's fastest image model, and Gemini Omni Flash, which is genuinely the first video model I've used where you can just talk to it to edit a shot. Together, they close a loop that's been broken forever. Image to video in one place, no exporting, no juggling 5 tabs. I'm going to show you the exact workflow, the exact prompts, and a couple of mistakes I made so you don't repeat them. Link to try it yourself is in the description. First line, no digging required. First step, we need our reference image. So under the image section, I will select Nano Banana 2 Lite model. This is the model that's going to give us consistency across every single scene later, so it's worth getting right. I will paste in my short prompt, which says, a young woman in her late 20s, short black bob haircut, olive green trench coat, standing under a street lamp at night, rain falling, cinematic lighting, shallow depth of field, photorealistic. Let me quickly choose my preferred aspect ratio and the total number of variations the hit generate, and this is the part that gets me. About 4 seconds later, done. Okay, 4 variations, and honestly, all 4 are usable. Look at the consistency here. Same lighting logic, same mood. This one right here is the one I'm running with. Here's the thing about it being this cheap. We're talking about 3.5 cents for 1,000 images. That means I don't have to settle for the first result. I generate 10 variations, and I pick the one where the face looks the most consistent, the most real. This one right here, this is our character for the rest of the video. To animate this, video model that I will use is Gemini Omni Flash. This is the part that used to take me an entire editing session and now takes 1 prompt. This is the short prompt I will use. Animate this image. She looks up slowly, rain hitting her face, a car passes in the background splashing water, wind moves her coat, cinematic slow motion feel. So I will just increase the duration to 10 seconds before I begin to generate. Watch what happens here, particularly the water. Look at how the water will splash. That's not a generic physics sim slapped on top. Omni's actually reasoning about how water behaves. Same with her coat moving with the wind I described. This is the motion that obeys physics thing they talk about. And it's the first time I've actually believed a model when it says that, okay, here's the part that actually made me sit back in my chair. I don't like the mood of this clip. It's too calm. Normally, that means reshooting or manually keyframing motion. Instead, watch this. I will select the video we just generated as reference. Note that sometimes when the image is longer than 10 seconds, you may have to trim it since Gemini Omni currently support on 10 seconds, and then type paste your prompt in the chat box. I will say, make this feel more urgent. She starts running, increase the rain intensity, add lightning in the background. No timeline, no masks. I just told it what I wanted changed and it rebuilt the shot around that instruction. Look at what we have now. That's the same scene, same character, completely different energy, and it took me 1 sentence. No reshoot, no re-editing the whole clip from scratch, just telling it what to change. Now, here's where it gets genuinely useful for actual production work. Say I already have a clip and I want to swap out a person in it. I upload this reference next to my source clip and I tell Omni, replace the character in this video with the reference character. Keep the same motion, same dialogue timing, same camera movement. Now, let's see what we have here. Watch, the motion is fully preserved, but now it's an entirely different person in the shot. This is huge if you're doing narrative content and you decided halfway through that your character needs a different look. You are not reshooting anything. Last thing, look what just appeared behind me. Not an overlay. Omni generated that live into the scene. 10 seconds on the clock, let's break it down. This is the prompt I will use because it is very long. I will leave it in the description, make it better. Now let's take a look at the result. Okay, that pullback at the end, I didn't even ask for that specifically. I just told it to make the scene feel like something being watched, and it decided to turn the entire clip into a phone screen. That's the difference between a model that follows instructions and one that actually understands mood. So to recap the full pipeline, generate your reference with Nano Banana 2 Lite, animate it with Omni Flash, then just talk to it to change mood, motion, characters, or text, all without touching a timeline. 10 seconds of output runs about 10 cents, and honestly, for what used to be a full editing session, that's nothing. If you want to try this exact workflow, links in the description, first line, and I've pinned a comment with it too, so you don't have to go hunting. Let me know in the comments what scene you'd build first. I will read every single one. See you in the next video.
The White House has 132 rooms, 412 doors, and 147 windows, across 6 floors and over 5,000 square meters. The Oval Office, the heart of the White House, nearly 11 meters long and almost 9 meters wide. Its oval shape first appeared here back in 1909. Construction began in 1792. In 1814, the building was heavily damaged and later fully rebuilt. Its first resident was John Adams. There's a myth that it was painted white to hide the fire damage. In truth, it was whitewashed from the very start to protect the stone. And the famous desk was built from a British ship, a gift from Queen Victoria in 1880.